Sorry, you little hummingbirds. I know this is your favorite plant, but it's completely out of control. Hey, you know what else is out of control? Let's hope we don't have another one. I saw the Getty images of the recent Northern California wildfires, and it reminded me of when I worked on the fires in southern Florida. In southern Florida, you have volatile oils in the plant, so you often have extreme fire behavior. It burns really hot. But when I saw this, because I've worked on California fires too, this is extreme 4 years of drought, low humidity, windy evening, extreme. Initially, this was a story about new ways of enjoying past pleasures. Lemtrada makes that possible. But then, everywhere was smoke. But the problem is it's really dark and I can't see if there's trees in my line of sight for taking pictures of Mount Shasta. So that'll be fun to try to figure that out. The whole thing about Mount Shasta is, regardless of Lemtrada, I'm not going to climb Mount Shasta. But I had thought before I was diagnosed that I would spend, a couple of decades doing things like climbing Mount Shasta every year. No, Lemtrada is not going to make me climb the mountain, but to enjoy it in a new way. So that's why I'm out here with my camera, trying to take some star pictures around Mount Shasta. Okay, here we go to try to find a line of sight to the mountain in the dark. Very good. I keep startling myself. I thought there was a car coming because there was this bright light behind me. Oh, it was my headlamp in the mirror. I was part of a group. We tried to do a winter ascent of Mount Shasta. That ended badly. There was a big avalanche danger when we went up. Stupid. And we ended up hunkering down in a snow cave for a while, and then we just got too, not me, but other people got too hypothermic, and we had to bail out altogether. And then years later, I actually did climb Mount Shasta. The one and only time I climbed Mount Shasta. This was quite a few years before I was diagnosed. And it was very interesting. I'm glad I did it. It's kind of a technical, difficult walk. I did have crampons and an ice axe because it was a nice June, early spring day. And I discovered something really interesting. I discovered you don't get a view when you're engaged in the several hours of climbing, because here's your view. It's rocks and ice. So I learned something really important. I don't really like climbing the mountain.